Hello Leos, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. If you are looking for information on how to contact me, you will find that in the description box for my services and personal readings. So go ahead and check that out. Never in the comments. We have choose wisely. That's the Seven of Cups. Two there. That's the High Priestess, intuition reversed. And let's see here. Okay. I was just going to say mysterious prosperity. Material and spiritual prosperity here. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. Intuition reversed, High Priestess reversed, and choose wisely here. Because your intuition might be thrown off. A lot of the times we can think something's intuition and it's actually a trigger. So remember the things you've learned in your spiritual growth. Maybe take a step back and look at all the details here, rather than just going solely on your intuition, because your intuition might be thrown off at the moment. We do have Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, all retrograde, going directly in the month. So things can be miscommunicated, misunderstandings. Usually, if we see the intuition with the Seven of Cups, it's our dreams could be telling us things, but here you're being asked to choose wisely because there's something going on. Okay, second half of October, the barrier is usually thinner, so I'm not surprised that the Seven of Cups is here. The veil is thinner to the other side. You could be getting messages and misinterpreting them as well because Mercury is retrograde. So let's see, King of Pentacles jumping out there with the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so don't overthink a situation because then it might be a trigger. Somebody's coming in to make you this offer, but fear could actually be holding you back in this situation. If you be honest with yourself, you might be overthinking with the Eight of Swords, saying, you know what, my intuition is giving me red flags here. And it might just be that you're not used to this sort of positive offer. So it could be your triggers rather than your intuition. Our triggers are nothing to be afraid of. They're our friends. They let us know what needs healing within us, what's going on in the moment. They're as friendly as our intuition. But if we overthink either of them, it can lead to trapping ourselves in fear. I feel like somebody is obsessing about you, really thinking about you a lot here, heavily on their mind you are. Who am I, Yoda? Heavily on heavily on their mind you are. The Tower here. So this is going to be quite a shock when this person makes you an offer. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Some of you could be losing a job and having to find a new one. Okay, a lot of chaos here with the Tower. Maybe to do with your work. The candle just went out there as well. It is burnt out, but it chose, it should have gone out at the same time as others. But I feel like something is coming to an end with that happening there. Oof, a lot of things going on here. But I feel like this could be the fear of changing, holding you back. So you're pushed by the divine to a tower, so you have to change. Okay, that's the Tower being pushed. Oh, okay, Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold there, experiencing lack in finances, especially if you lose your job at this time. The Fool, asking you to take a new direction, a leap of faith into a new job. If you feel like, my intuition's telling me that something's coming up with my job, something that's just not right, trust it and maybe apply for a new job first. So you don't end up getting pushed out of the job, but you end up moving on yourself. You don't let fear hold you back in new beginnings and new projects. This is a time where things can feel blocked from you or not moving forward and things like that. People aren't talking or communicating correctly with you. But the Nine of Wands is offensive protection. It's not over. This is somebody having a rest on the battlefield. Okay, so when we go through this spiritual prosperity here, Once we've learned a huge lesson, we can think, oh great, we're on the right track now. Not realizing that there could still be lessons to learn here. It doesn't mean that, you know, I guess people always say, what did I do in my past life to deserve all this? It can feel like at the moment a lot of things are happening. Mercury retrograde in air signs. I did warn you that this year it would be chaotic. So I'm not surprised to see a lot happening. But remember, with the Tower, it usually forces us into changes that are good for us. We might not like it at the time, but it's usually good for us. It's bringing around this new beginning. King of Swords. So this is somebody who comes in to help here. And the Sun, yeah, wonderful. They bring in positive changes, offer you something better. So if this is, let's say, a breakdown of a relationship, and somebody blocks you, somebody comes in to be able to give you the correct information, help you to grow in this situation from this lesson. If that's the case, your intuition would have been telling you there's a third party. They have somebody else on their mind, and you keep poking them about it because, you know, your intuition is telling you there's something going on here. If you ignored that and, you know, they kept saying to you, no, that's not the case, it might come down in a Tower where you find out solid information. And when you do, they block you. They block you because you've seen right through them. Let me tell you. So choose wisely before reaching out and trying to contact them, especially if they've blocked you, because I feel like kind of makes you feel hurt all the more, can hurt your ego, so then you'll try harder. Right? Rather than looking at it for what it is, look at all the details. If this person was mistreating you or anything like that, cheating on you, look at all the details. If they left you out in the cold, they stole money from you, anything. Look at all the details before you, you know, blame yourself here. And another candle went out there. And it totally switched message for me there. So this is another confirmation that there's more than one thing happening. You can't just put your finger on one thing and say, what problem should I sort out? There seems to be a lot going on around me. Even with these kings here, I feel like, you know, you could just be sat in the middle and everybody else around you is going through these crazy things and wanting and needing your help. Because there is this Sun here, which is saying yes to your, I guess, dreams or hopes, wishes, your desires. But it comes with a new direction with the Tower. If you want this, let's say you wished for marriage and then your relationship breaks down with your partner and you're like, why did I wish for marriage, why didn't I get that? Because that wasn't the person you was going to marry, and then the person you are going to marry is coming towards you. Same with a job. I wish for success, material, right? And there was no way you was going to find it in this job that was making you run on empty. So in comes the Tower, you lose your job. A lot of the times it feels like, oh my God, what is actually happening here? But it's redirecting you into a better direction. We see with the Sun at the end, the King of Swords. Four of Swords here now. So I guess where we go through these periods of time where, like I said, that Nine of Wands there, that fence of protection, rest. Sometimes it's like, oh my God, am I ever going to get a job again? Am I ever going to find a romantic partner again? Are these problems ever going to be solved? They are. And the waiting period is important too. The rest is important too. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know, if you've been overworking, take a break here. Four of Swords is Saturn. The Nine of Wands there, that 9 represents Jupiter. So you can feel like if anybody's blocked you, when Jupiter goes direct on the 18th of October, you may hear from them. Okay? It's like somebody's having a time out here. But Eight of Pentacles reversed there. Somebody's definitely like losing some sort of income or expected some sort of money and it didn't come through yet. There was blockages, there was delays, all those sorts of things happening that's caused this tower moment, this domino effect that, you know, affected all of your life. If you lose your job, it can cause arguments in a relationship and then breakdown in communication and then, you know, a breakup of a relationship. There's all these sort of things that seem to be happening like a domino effect. Maybe even something that happened last year at this time, now being looked at with Mercury retrograde being brought again, and you're being asked, choose again and choose wisely. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you that romance you desire. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive and heal your forgive your parents. So some of your parents may be going through some sort of healing with that Four of Swords. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Express your love. So I do believe somebody is coming in here to express their feelings to you, but it comes after a really chaotic time. There's a lot going on. There's these, you know, family issues, there's work issues, there's all romantic issues going on here. Will it get better? Yes. Unfortunately, you can't trust your intuition right now, so I really would use that logic with that Four of Swords, that Libra energy. In order to use it to your advantage here, I would use logic over your heart right now. Most of the times I would tell you, go with your heart instinct. But right now, I feel like you need to go with your head, so you know what's best. There are people who are coming around that can help you out here, and it may lead to some new beginnings, some even breakup in relationships or jobs here. But it's leading to a place of healing, of clarity, and what it is you really desired in the first place. Good luck, guys.